Alright guys, welcome back. My name is Blue Man Standing, and this is a new episode of the MashUp Pack Survival, whatever you want to call it, blah 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 blah. I always get tongue-tied on that every so often. So, here is our completed attic. As you guys know, is here and ready to go. We only have one chest in here full of our freaking wood, and we don't have all of our wood in here, I'm pretty sure. No, I'm pretty sure we turned it all into wooden planks, right? But we still have some down here. Oh, we'd have one stack, but oh well. Oh well. So we got our cake that is still unused. I don't think that cake is ever gonna get eaten because we already have steak. All right, so just looking over our house here, looks pretty good. So pumpkins are growing back pretty good. Melons are growing back pretty good. Everything's awesome. Everything's great. So I'm getting ready for Halloween, even though it's almost a week away. Almost. It's about 3 days and a week away. It's about 10 days. 10 days away. And so I'm excited. Not only because it's Halloween, but mostly because my church, my youth group, is having an alternative of Halloween. And they're doing a Hallelujah night instead of Halloween night. And it's going to be great. We're going to give treats to little kids. And I love doing that kind of stuff because it makes me feel good inside. And so I'm going to be doing that. It's going to be great. I love those guys from my church. They're really awesome. Great friends. But anyways, that's why I'm excited about Halloween. But another reason I'm excited about Halloween is because I'm going to decorate my Minecraft house. And not only my Minecraft house, but my regular house if I can get some materials to do it. From probably Walgreens or Hobby Lobby. But I'm going to decorate my regular house in Minecraft for Halloween. I thought that would be a great idea, but that's a thing for a later video because there'll be many more videos before Halloween night. So, speaking of Halloween night, I probably will post a vlog of Hallelujah night, like a little montage of Hallelujah night and all the things that go on in that night, and that will be the first time that you guys see my face, and it'll be great. Yeah, it'll be awesome. I love Halloween. You probably won't see my face because I'll probably be Batman for Halloween because of course for a church you can't dress up anything scary, and so I'll probably be Batman because they said superheroes or Bible characters or something else that's not scary. So yeah, I'll be Batman. I don't even think there is a Batman costume for teenagers. I don't even know. All right, so this episode we're going to leave our newly made attic for now. I'm gonna come up with something other than storage because I didn't want to just put storage up here. I wanted to make this useful, and so I guess we'll just leave this blank for now, and we'll come up with something else later for something to do. Alright, so this episode, I'm kind of working on a whim here, because I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm not sure what I want to do in this episode, because of course, we've done almost everything, and I don't want to make it a long video, because it's like Tuesday, and I have a band marching contest the day that this gets uploaded. And I don't know if I want to do a vlog on that. I don't know. I didn't do a vlog on the last one, on the last contest I went to, which was around September. But I don't know if I want to do that because I don't know if I can because of it being a school activity. My school is really strict about having videos of the school grounds, and I don't know if a school activity would be counted as school grounds. I guess it wouldn't be if I didn't get the bus in there. I don't know. I'll probably ask Mr. Ray, which is my band director, if I could do that. But anyways, enough about that. For a short video, not for a short video, but for an average video about 20 minutes long, I'm not gonna go Enderman hunting this episode. I'll probably do it the next episode. It'll probably be like 2 or 3 parts of an episode. And we'll get enough ender pearls to go into the end and try to attempt to kill the ender dragon. That's a long ways away. Do you have any eggs? No eggs? Alright. So here's what I was planning on doing. and I'm not really sure what to do yet, but I was planning on, I wasn't really planning on doing anything, actually. So I'm kind of stuck, because I don't know what to do, but yet I want to do something, and I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what to do. So, Alright, so, here, let's see. How about this episode? Let's see, what have I done? I've made an enchantment table. I made a dispenser down there. I don't know what the heck I'm going to do with that, but I just made it. You know what? I am going to do this episode as a ultimate house expansion, because I'm tired of this little crouched up area where my bed is, and you know what? I want to fix that. I'm just gonna fix everything that I don't like in my house, and that'll be that, and it'll be great. Oh, hold on. One of my best friends just Facebook messaged me. He moved away to Oklahoma, I think last year or 2 years ago, and I'm just now hearing from him, so I'm gonna take a tiny little break here. Alright, so going back, I am going to expand my house into something great and fantastic, and it's going to be wonderful, and you won't even know what happened until it's all gone. Alright, so let's get bunches of that, and so we're going to expand our, we'll just go ahead and expand our bedroom area by tearing this freaking wall down here, right here. And then we'll expand it into a bigger hallway. Or not a bigger hallway, but a bigger room. And so, like a tiny little hallway in a bigger room. And so that way, I can make a more elaborate bedroom than just this. So we'll go ahead and start working on that. And so I'll probably have to extend the little area where I walk around. So, here, let me... I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have put up my axe, because I'm dealing with wood. Alright, so let's get that out and replace that with the bread, because I'm not going to need the bread since I have steak. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Jesus Christ. Alright, well that was surprising. So my friend here, he messaged me and he's like, dude, hey man, I haven't talked to you in a while. I got some big news. He's like, alright man, let's hear it. And that's what I was talking about. And so he responds and he's like, dude, I'm engaged. Sorry, I'm still messaging him. And so, he messaged me saying, hey, I'm engaged. And I'm like, how old are you again? Because I think he's my age or like 1 year older. And so he would be 16, if I'm guessing correctly. And so, if he were to marry someone right now, that would be a stupid idea. Whether he was in love with her or not, that's a stupid idea, because he doesn't have career to even support her at all. Like, he may have a job, but he definitely does not have a career to do anything. And so, I don't know what the... I just don't know. You know what, guys? You tell me your opinion. You tell me your opinion on this. Should he marry at 16? Go ahead and tell me. Go ahead and tell me. All right. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want a little more. Should he marry at 16? Is that ethical in your opinion? Because I'm not too sure. Because I've known him, and we'll just say that I believe. Well, I'm a Christian, but I'm not going to get into that right now because that's for a later video. But I'm a Christian, and so he's not a Christian. And there's certain values that Christians have just instinctively. And so, if he has those values, whether he's a Christian or not, that's great. That's awesome. But if he doesn't, then that marriage ain't gonna go very well. Because if your marriage ain't based on something, then what is your marriage based on? Is your marriage based on feelings, or is your marriage based on whether you really is your marriage based on feelings, or do you want to spend the rest of your life with this girl? And so that's what I'm worried about, because I don't think he really understands that he's gonna spend the rest of his life with her if he marries her. Unless they end up with divorce, which most people do end up with divorce. end up with divorce. And I don't want to see that happen to him, because he's a funny guy. What's Pourquoi? What the heck? Anyways, what was I talking about? I was talking about, yeah. And so, I mean, I think it's, I'm not against, I'm definitely not against marriage, because that's a great thing to do. It's a great thing to experience at the right age. At the right age. That's the preposition that most people don't understand. Because he's 16, and I'm going to take a wild guess that she's 16 or maybe younger. Or if he wants to marry her, maybe she's older, I don't know. But it doesn't really matter. Because if his parents agree that he is ready to marry someone, that's disturbing. That's pretty disturbing. Yeah, I don't agree with this at all, because I've known him, and I don't know if he's changed or not since it has been 2 years. So I don't know if he's changed or not. I don't know if he is different than he was before. I don't know. But all I know is that no one should be marrying at 16 unless you know without a shadow of a doubt, no doubt in your mind, that you would rather die than divorce this girl. I mean, I don't think I'm taking that too far, because I believe that if you're marrying somebody, you're gonna have the intention of starting a family with that person. If you're starting a family with that person, you better not leave them. Because obviously they're very important to you if you're gonna marry them in the first place. And then you try to leave them after you start a family. I've been through that. And I'm not gonna really get into that because that's for a later video later on in my life. But I don't want to see that happen. And him to be probably I'm gonna just take a wild guess. It's probably not gonna last more than a month if he does it. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I mean, come on, really. You've watched Teen Mom. You've watched 16 and Pregnant. It just doesn't work out. I mean, if you want to try it, be my guest. You have your free will. You go on ahead. Don't let me stop you. All right? But I'm just saying, it's not the best idea. It's not the cool thing to do. It's not what everyone should do. I mean, I just don't understand. I don't understand how you could go to as I don't understand how two people could go as far as the guy proposing to the girl and then the girl saying yes at my age. And my age is like 15, 16 because I don't want to give an exact date since the fact that I just got hacked 2 days ago. But that's unreal. That cracks me up a little bit because that just screams, hey, you're stupid to me because, you know, you don't really know what keeps a true relationship unless you've been in a true relationship where you live together. And I know there are exceptions to that. I know there are, because I have had exceptions to that myself. I have felt really strong feelings and had a really personal relationship with a few people in my life, even though I've only lived a short period on this earth. But marrying at 16 is not right. It's just you're not ready physically, mentally, emotionally, financially. You're just not ready. And if you are, then you're filthy rich. You're filthy rich. You have the greatest values. You're the most responsible person on the planet. You know how to pay your bills. You know how to do the washer. You know how to do the dryer. You know how to clean your dishes. You know how to keep your home clean. You know how to maintain a job so you can keep your home clean and keep your home, period. It's everything falls into being responsible. And if you're not responsible, you're not old enough to be responsible, or you're just not choosing to be responsible. That's another thing. It's difficult to do that. It's difficult to marry someone. Hold on, let me ask him something. I'm gonna ask him how long he's been dating this girl. And honestly, it doesn't really matter how long he's been dating this girl. Now, it may matter a little bit, but if he's been dating her a long time, for like maybe like 3 or 4 years, oh my goodness, are you serious? Alright, never mind. Alright, whatever. Okay, scratch what I just said. Alright, so let me paint you a picture here, alright? I don't even have to build anything for you. This is Minecraft survival dating tips. I don't even know what this is gonna be called. But okay, so he all right. Let me paint a picture. Let me paint a scenario for you. All right. So so you are a friend of you're somebody's best friend, all right, and you're now long distance a little bit. You haven't talked in a while, and your best friend messaged you, and you know he has a girlfriend, and he messages you saying, "Hey, I got really big news," and you're like, "Okay, all right," and he tells you that he proposed to his girlfriend, and she said yes, and let's just say that you don't approve of marrying at this young, and you're willing to make exceptions. And then he tells you that he and her have been dating for 3 months. Just soak it in. Soak it in. Soak in the stupidity. Just soak it in. Now, I will admit that relationships can grow strong over a short period of time, but 3 months, even if you've known her for a long time, 3 months of actually forming a intimate relationship with someone is not enough. I mean, you're rushing into it with a huge risk that a lot of people are not willing to take, and it's a stupid risk to take. It's a retarded risk to take. I mean, that's just ridiculous. You try, in my family, if I tried to even date someone before I was 16, it would not work out. Because my dad would not allow it. Because he knows that I'm not old enough and she's not old enough to really understand how a relationship should go. And I understand that now, that I'm almost 16. Well, I'm not really remotely close to 16, but it does an incident that happened to where he stopped me from dating this one girl, and it's a big ordeal. But anyways, so I know how it feels to not be able to date someone because you were too young, and now I understand why. And hold on, I'm asking him if his parents agree or approve, actually, because if his parents approves, there's nothing really I can do. Because I'm trying you don't understand. I'm trying to prevent this, because this is ridiculous. This is so stupid to think that you should marry someone at 16. I'm gonna guess he's 16, because I think he was a year older than me, but in the same grade. That's just, I can't fathom that. I can't fathom being my age and living in an apartment by myself, going to work every day, not going to school, and being 16, which is not much older than I am now. It's like 6 months probably. That's insane. I can't fathom that. I cannot fathom going to work every day at 16, trying to maintain the bills, the water bills, the electricity bills, going to the grocery store every week, getting food, maintaining 2 people instead of 1 person like you normally would out of high school, and you're not even out of high school yet. You don't even know everything you're supposed to know. That's why you should graduate high school before you do anything. And he's trying to marry someone while he's still in high school, and no one even plans for that. No one really plans for that where I come from. There might be someone somewhere who does that, who plans for that in school, like curriculum, but I don't even know of a priest that would do a marriage like that. A very immoral priest. I'm just gonna give you that, because I know he's not a Christian, and so okay, all right. So I don't want to get into this too much, because it's not my business to convince you of it. But if you're a Christian, as I am, in the Bible, I believe, because God created everything, and I believe that God created everything, that God created marriage between a man and a woman. And I'm not even gonna get into gay marriage right now, but but if he's not a Christian, if anyone's not a Christian, why would they still marry each other? That blows my mind. But I am not gonna get into that right now because that would take forever to cover. Okay, so all right, so his parents and her parents approve. All right, let me ask how old is she is. This might change something. It's not gonna change anything, but it may help his case. It may help his case a little bit. All right, so yeah, I'm just confused. All right, so while we're waiting for a response on that, oh no, he's already texted back. Okay, all right, so it makes a little bit more sense, not too much, but a little bit more sense that she's a year older than him, and so I can see the influence that she has on him to marry him, to have him marry her. I'm sensing some sort. I don't really believe that he wants to marry her as bad as she wants to marry him, because I can't imagine a 16-year-old guy wanting to marry at 16. That just blows my mind. It really blows my mind, and I don't think they'll last. I would tell him that, but I don't want to ruin our friendship, the least of it that we have left, because I don't really talk to him that much. I just don't get this. I don't get how you can know a girl for 4 years, start dating her for 3 months, and decide, hey, I'm gonna marry you. That blows my mind. I don't understand. I do not understand a single bit how that is fathomable at all. That makes no sense to me. No sense. Mostly because I don't really think that, not as much as me being a Christian, but more as it not being ethical or moral in my personal society, in my family society, or beliefs. And all right, so you guys, you know what? I want you guys to tell me your opinion. Do you think? So here's the situation. He is 16. She's 17. He asked her to marry him, and she said yes, and both of their parents approve. Do you think that's a good idea? Do you think they'll last? Do you think that everything's gonna be okay, or do you think a lot of things are gonna go wrong? Do you think some things are gonna go wrong? Do you think everything's gonna just work out fine? I don't know. I honestly do not know. I'm not the one to judge them. I'm not the one to tell them, hey, you're stupid, don't do that. I will tell them my opinions, like, hey, man, I don't think that's gonna work out. Like, you're too young. But I'm not the one to say, hey, you're not allowed to do that. No way, you're not gonna do that. Because I can't. For one, he lives in Oklahoma. How am I gonna change his mind? And two, you know what? If he wants to make his mistakes, and if he doesn't believe it's a mistake, then how am I gonna convince him otherwise? You know. But you know what? I just freaking did a freaking marriage episode of Survival. You know. What the heck just happened there? Well, you know what? I'm just gonna end the video on saying that I don't think this is right. I don't think this is very ethical and very smart. It's not very smart at all. I don't think it's gonna work. Oh jeez, don't do this to me. I'm talking. I'm trying to talk to my peoples and you're knocking me off bridges. Ho? Get back here. Oh, you went up on my ceiling. You've been climbing in my window, snatching my people up. Oh, if you guys heard that song, yeah, you guys heard that song in a while. That's a good song. That's a good song. I love that. I memorized that song. Oh, jeez, hello there. I memorized that song so many times. That's great. I love that song. I miss it. But you know what? I don't think it's gonna work out. If you guys think it's gonna work out, leave all your thoughts on this episode in the comment section below, and I want to see what you guys think. I want to see if you think that this marriage will work out. Do you think he'll even do it in the first place? Do you think he'll chicken out? Which I hope he will. And do you think that it's a good idea? Do you think it's a bad idea? Do you think he's stupid? Do you think he has good reasoning? Just leave it all. Leave your full commentation in the comment section below. I want to know what you guys think about this, so I can sort of give him a second opinion on this, other than just me talking and him being like, "No, man, you don't understand." I've learned throughout my years that most people from like taking a step back and looking at something from a logical perspective, you do know what you're talking about when you do that. You just do. There is no getting around it. Most people know what they're talking about when you step back and you look at it. It's like, hey, is this right or wrong? If they're in their right mind, this is wrong. This is, no matter how much you two are in love, if you're that in love, then you can wait until you're actually adults. Until you're, at least till you're legally adults. Not until you're actually mature-wise adults, but at least till you're legally adults. At least till you're legally able to possess a car in your own name. At least till you're legally able to possess a house in your own name. They're going to be so dependent on their parents, it's going to be ridiculous. It's just not going to work out. I'm just telling you, in my opinion, if I were his parents, and if I were his parents, he wouldn't be dating someone who's 17. No, I'm not going to say that, because if the girl, no matter what age she was, if she would accept marriage at that short of a whim, he shouldn't be dating her in the first place, because but from what I can tell, she's very impulsive and doesn't really quite understand the concept of marriage and how much work you have to go into to actually keep the marriage going. Because my parents' marriage fell apart after, I believe, 17 years. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure, but after 17 years, I'm gonna guess 17 years, and then 2 kids. It's a huge dramatic, a lot of dramatic instances, and I would not want that happening to anybody else. And I'll be the witness to say that it's not very fun. But anyways, I'm just gonna end the subject there. Leave what you think about this in the comment section below. If you guys think this is acceptable, you guys have no problem with it, and you would do it if you were in his shoes, leave that in the comment section below. Leave all your thoughts. Leave everything that you thought about during this video. Leave it in there. Tell me about it. Tell me your opinion. Because I don't want to be the only opinion talking about this. There could be like 20 other views. Not 20 other views. Well, yeah, 20 other point of views. Not worded better. 20 other point of views that people have that that probably aren't the same as mine. Some probably are, because some people have the same values as me, because it's sort of I kind of have those values that most people are like, yeah, that's pretty right, but a lot of people have a different opinion than me, so I want to hear you guys. I want to hear you guys' opinion, and when I get comments, I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna tell them to my friend, and hopefully some of them will change his mind, some of them will reassure his mind, but whatever happens, I wish him the best of luck, because he's gonna need a lot of it. Uh, so I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed this very different episode of the MashUp Survival. Next episode will be very much back to the normal routine of things. Last episode was kind of a lazy episode where I just made an attic. Next episode will probably be the beginning of the Enderman hunt, where I will get one step further into the depths of the end, where eventually I will defeat the Ender Dragon and move on to the next thing on my list. So hope you guys enjoyed. Leave all your comments about the subject today in the comment section below, and if you guys, I just thought of this. If you guys want to do more discussions like this over values and general topics about life, leave it in the comment section. Leave it in the comment section below. I would love to do that for you guys, because I've had a lot of life experiences, and I could talk to my dad or other people who are older than me who's had certain experiences. If you guys want to talk about things that I haven't really firsthand experienced myself, and I think that would be a good idea. If you guys think that's a good idea, leave it in the comment section below. Hope you guys have a great day. Press that like button. If you're new, subscribe, because I see a few people who's commented on my videos, and I guess they're like on the teeter-totter of subscribing. I would love to reach 20 subscribers by Thanksgiving. That would be great. That would be a great Thanksgiving gift, along with my Xbox One. That'd be great. So if you're new, subscribe. If you liked it, press that like button. Leave all your comments about the topic today in the comment section below. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys next time.